The snow is cold, but I feel the heat. The ground is frozen beneath my feet. No chains can bind the storm inside. I'm done with fear, I'll no longer hide. The wind, it whispers tales untold, a heart of fire in a world so cold. The walls are gone, I've broken through. Now I see the world in a brighter hue. Let it flow, let it soar. I'm not caged anymore. Feel the power, let it show. I'm alive and I let it flow. The past is ash that's blown away. I'll rise anew with each new day. My spirit roars, my soul takes flight. I'll paint the sky with my own light. The echoes fade, I hear my name. I'm no longer playing the same old game. The storm's my friend, it sings with me. We dance together, wild and free. Let it flow, let it soar. I'm not caged anymore. Feel the power, let it show. I'm alive and I let it flow. I'm walking down this empty street, searching for a soul to meet. The wind, it whispers through the night. I'm lost but holding on so tight. The stars, they glimmer in the haze, guiding me through shadowed maze. The moon, it smiles but doesn't speak. I'm stronger now but still so weak. Send me an angel from above to wrap me in eternal love, a beacon bright to light my way, to chase the dark and in the gray. I've stumbled far, I've lost my grace, yet still I yearn for a warm embrace. The echoes call my name aloud. I'm reaching high above the clouds. The night, it hums a tender tune, the promise of a rising moon. If angels hear my desperate plea, let wings of hope come set me free. Send me an angel from above to wrap me in eternal love. the darkened and the gray. Chase the darkening and the gray. A shadow moves across the land so wide. A whisper calls through the trees that sigh. The sky it bends to the earth's embrace. Change is here and it knows no place. The river flows but it turns its course. Mountains bow to an unseen force. A spark ignites in the hearts of men. The wind it roars to begin again. Feel the wind of change, it's calling loud, breaking chains and tearing the shroud. Through the chaos, it's where path and a freer mind. The stars align in the endless night, a guiding hand through the fading light. The ashes fall, but the flame survives. Through every end, a new life thrives. Hold on tight as the storm rolls in. Let it cleanse and tear within. For in destruction feel the wind of change, it's calling loud, breaking chains and tearing the shroud. Through the chaos, it's where we find a brighter path and a freer mind. Tonight the cold wind is here. Thousands of stars twinkle in the distant sky. I sit and count each star, like counting the days and months, waiting for you to come back. Distance separates us, but our hearts always beat together. Even though many nights have passed, Even though many days have passed, love still shines like 1,000 stars. 1,000 stars in the long night light up the path, guiding you back to my heart. 1,000 stars in the long night, as I promised I will wait for you. Even though time passes, I will wait for you. Even though the world changes, the letters I wrote to you fill the drawer with so much love. Each line is a prayer that tomorrow we will meet. Even though sometimes faith seems to waver, I still keep the flame of love undying. Even though many nights have passed, even though many days have passed, love still shines like 1,000 stars. 1,000 stars in the long night light up the path, guiding you back to my heart. 1,000 stars in the long night, as I promised I will wait for you. Even though time passes, I will wait for you. Even though changes. And if one day the sky has no more stars, if darkness covers the whole world, my love will still be the light, guiding the way I'm coming home to where you are. 1,000 stars in the long night will lead you home. Sun sets behind the hill, the golden light kisses the old thatched roof. The distant sound of chickens echoes at the village entrance. Mother sits in the front yard drying the golden rice. After many years away from home, the hustle and bustle of the city makes my shoulders tired. At night I dream of the moon. The moon shines on the small path leading me back. Hometown moonlight shines on the path, guiding the distant child back to mother. Even though the years have faded, even though life has changed, hometown moonlight still shines in this heart. childhood days by the river, fishing with my father under the dim moonlight. Laughter echoes in the long night, still echoing in my lonely soul. Hometown moonlight shines on the path, guiding the distant child back to mother. Even though the years have faded, even though life has changed, hometown moonlight still shines in this heart. No matter how far the road home is, it's not as long as the years away from home. Tonight, looking at the bright moon in the distance, I know I belong here where hometown moonlight guide me back to where I belong. Small church at the beginning of the village, the bells ring every Sunday morning. Grandma took me to church, taught me to pray and love. Life after that was full of storms, but there were times when I thought I had fallen, but the fire still burned in my heart. The fire of faith she lit. The fire of faith lights up the dark night. When I'm lost, when I'm lonely, even though the storms of life are crushing me, still believe that God always watches every step. The fire of faith still burns in this heart. Grandma has been gone for many years, but the teachings still echo. My child, live with love, and faith will guide you. The fire of faith lights up the dark night. When I'm lost, when I'm lonely, even though the storms of life are crushing me, still believe that God always watches every step. Now every time I hear the church bells, I remember my grandmother, my peaceful childhood, and the fire of faith she lit, still shining in my heart, guiding me go. The fire of faith lights up the dark night. When I'm lost, when I'm lonely, even of the distant hill. The red tile roof, the mossy wooden door, the place where I grew up with so many beloved things. The house on the hill where I return when the outside world is too crowded. The house on the hill where love never fades. Even though I go far away, my heart still turns to that place. The calloused hands of my old father and the gentle smile of my mother every afternoon. A simple meal filled with laughter, old memories not faded by time. The house on the hill where I return when the outside world is too crowded. The house on the hill where love never fades. Even though I go far away, my heart still turns to that place. The years have passed, everything has changed. Father's hair has turned gray, mother's back has hunched. But the love in that house is still the fire that warms my life. The house on the hill where I return when the outside world is too crowded. The house on the hill where love never fades. Even though I go far away, my heart still turns to that place. The house on the hill, forever in my heart. Sinh ra trong làng nhỏ heo lánh, nơi núi cao che khuất ánh mặt trời. Cô bé mơ ước được bay cao như cánh chim tự do trên bầu trời. Mỗi ngày đi bộ 10 cây số đến trường học dưới mái tranh đơn sơ. Dù mưa dù nắng không quan ngại, vì trong tim cháy ngọn lửa khát khao. Cánh chim không mỏi bay vượt núi cao, dù gió có thổi mạnh dù mưa có xối xả, không gì ngăn được khát vọng vươn lên từ cô bé làng quê đến ước mơ tương lai. Cánh chim không mỏi sẽ bay đến chân trời. Bao năm trôi qua, bao khó khăn, cô gái nhỏ giờ đã trưởng thành, trở về quê hương xây trường mới để những đứa trẻ khác cũng được bay cao. Mỗi ngày đi bộ 10 cây số đến trường học dưới mái tranh đơn sơ. Dù mưa dù nắng không quản ngại, vì niềm tin cháy ngọn lửa khát khao. Cánh chim không mỏi bay vượt núi cao, dù gió có thổi mạnh, dù mưa có xối xả, không gì ngăn được khát vọng vươn lên. Từ cô bé làng quê đến ước mơ tương lai, cánh chim không mỏi sẽ bay đến chân trời. Có những lúc tưởng chừng như bỏ cuộc, khi đường đi quá khó, khi rào cản quá cao, nhưng rồi nhớ về nguồn cội, nhớ về lửa năm xưa, và cánh chim lại tiếp tục bay vượt qua mọi dòng bão. Lặp lại cánh chim không mỏi là biểu tượng của khát vọng, của niềm tin rằng ước mơ sẽ thành hiện thực. Golden fields stretch far and wide underneath the big blue sky. Footprints fade on dusty trails, whispers ride the evening gale. Heartland memories call me home, through the winds where wild seeds roam. Echoes linger where I used to run, chasing dreams beneath the sun. Rusted barns and fences lean, stories etched where time has been. Creaking porch, the old oak sways, still it hums of simpler days. Heartland memories call me home, through the winds where wild seeds roam. Echoes linger where I used to run, chasing dreams beneath the sun. Lullabies, stars that burn in endless skies. Every sound a sweet refrain takes me back to love again. Heartland memories call me home, through the winds where wild seeds roam. Echoes linger where I used to run, chasing dreams beneath the sun.
Underneath the willows sway we meet. The air is warm, the earth beneath our feet. Your laughter's a light, it dances through the air. A rustic romance beyond compare. The barn is creaking, whispers in the night. The stars above us spill their silver light. You take my hand and pull me through the door. This love is simple, but it asks for more. Rustic romance, hearts in bloom, dancing barefoot to the fiddle's tune. The world may turn, but here we stand, two old souls in a timeless land. The fields are golden, stretching far and wide. We run like children, nowhere left to hide. The scent of hay, it lingers on the breeze. A perfect love beneath the autumn trees. The rooster calls, the dawn begins to break. A sleepy kiss before the world awakes. We've built a life that's weathered every storm. In your arms I found my perfect form. Rustic romance, hearts in bloom, dancing barefoot to the fiddle's tune. The world may turn, but here we stand, two old souls in a timeless land. Rustic romance, hearts in bloom, dancing barefoot to the fiddle's tune. The world may turn, but here we stand, two old souls in a timeless land. Rusty truck rolls down the lane, kicking up dust like a hurricane. Paint is peeling, but it still rides true. Ain't much left, but it'll see me through. Southern skies, they call my name. Every star a burning flame. Winded whispers through the pines. Rusty truck and southern skies. Fields of gold stretch far and wide. Cicada sing in the evening tide. The wheel is worn, the seat's torn apart, but this old truck still holds my heart. Southern skies, they call my name. Every star a burning flame. Winded whispers through the pines. Rusty truck watching the sun fade away when the day is done. The engine hums like an old love song, and I know this is where I belong. Southern skies, they call my name. Every star a burning flame. Wind it whispers through the pines. Rusty truck and southern skies.
Sweet tea dripping on the porch at noon. Lazy clouds drifting by like a country tune. Barefoot on the grass, feeling just fine. Chasing dreams with sweet tea and sunshine. Golden rays paint the fields in a glow. Cicadas hum a song only locals know. Rocking chairs creak to the rhythm of time. Life tastes better with sweet tea and sunshine. Sweet tea and sunshine, they heal my soul, filling up my heart and making me whole. The simple things are the ones that shine. Pour me another glass of sweet tea and sunshine. Summer breeze playing tricks with my hair. Dandelion wishes floating everywhere. The world slows down when the day's so kind. I sip on life with sweet tea and sunshine. Underneath the stars when the day is done, even moonlight dances on the run. The night may fall, but the heart aligns, still dreaming of sweet tea and sunshine. Sweet tea and sunshine, they heal my soul, filling up my heart and making me whole. The simple things are the ones that shine. Pour me another glass of sweet tea and sunshine.
Barbed wires down on the eastern side. You grab the pliers, I hold it tight. It ain't the first time we patched this ground. Wind and wear always But just like this old cedar gate, we don't give up, we don't let break. When storms roll in and tempers rise, we mend with care, not foolish pride. We fix fences, not just walls, holding strong through rise and fall. When cracks appear in wood or heart, we take the time, we do our part. Some folks run when trouble calls, but we stay put and face it all. Love's not perfect, but it stands tall, 'cause we fix fences, not just walls. Paint may peel, the barn may lean, but what we built still stands between the whispered doubts and worn out days. Our promise keeps the wind at bay. We learn to hammer, not to hide, to speak in truth, to stand with pride. And every scar this land might bear just shows we chose to still be there. We fix fences, not just walls, through heavy rain and bitter falls. We talk it out, we tie it tight. Love's a job you tend each night. It ain't grand, but it never stalls, 'cause we fix fences, not just walls. So hand me nails, I'll bring the twine. We'll hold this life like old oak lines. And when we fall, we'll still recall we fixed the fences and we kept it all. First drops hit the windshield glass as she drove off, not looking back. Old Chevy tires on gravel cried like the tears she wouldn't let outside. I stood there in my faded boots, soaking wet but couldn't move. The sky broke open soft and gray, just like the words I couldn't say. Rain on the back road, fading taillights. Love sometimes leaves without a fight. No slam doors, no angry sound, just goodbye falling soft to the ground. She needed more than this one-stop town, and I loved her enough to let her down. So I let her go in the gentlest way I know, like rain on the back road. She had dreams too big for this, Sunday mornings and front porch kiss. But I saw stars still in her eyes when she said, baby, it's time to fly. The thunder rolled but not in hate, just a whispering kind of fate. She left her heart and half her smile with me standing in the rain a while. Rain on the back road, no turning round. Sometimes a love means laying it down. No, please stay, no, don't you go. Just a silence only she would know. And I watched her fade past the old fence row while the sky cried what I couldn't show, that I love
moves on like rain on the back road. Open the shop round 5:15, coffee in hand, watch the town come alive. Crickets still hum as the sun starts to rise, and I count worms with yesterday's eyes. Young Timmy comes in with his rod and a grin, says he's fishing with Dad like back when. They barely spoke for 2 whole years, but now they're casting lines instead of tears. And I sell hooks, I sell bait, but mostly I listen and quietly wait for stories spilled like rain on the roof. In this old shack, I've heard the truth, first love's last words, and weekend news all tucked inside these bait shop blues. Jenny dropped by with a look in her eye, said Jake proposed by the lakeside light. Bought his first lure right off my shelf, now he's hooking her heart like nothing else. There's a photo all by the checkout stand, smiling faces and calloused hands, generations tied by lines and lakes, and all the healing time can make. Yeah, I sell hooks, I sell bait, but mostly I witness what hearts navigate. Dreams told soft over dusty boots echo around here like hometown roots. It's more than worms and minnow scoops, it's life writing songs in these bait shop blues. So if you stop by, don't just rush through, I might hand you a tale or two about how a small town life feels true in a world that hums with bait shop blues. Gravel kicked up by those old worn tires, 2 hearts racing like a brush fire. Windows down, wind in our hair, not a worry, just the open air. We chase the sun past the cornfield rows, laughing loud where the blacktop goes. Pull off and watch the stars unfold right there on that old county road. That old county road where love used to ride, with the hum of the wheels and you by my side, and dust on the dash, dreams in our eyes. We didn't need more than the moon and the sky. Now it's just silence that flow, but my heart's still there on that old county road. The fence is worn, the signs are bent, like all the time that we once spent. I drive by slow just to feel again the ghost of your smile in the summer wind. Maybe we've both moved on our way, new
towns, new lives, new things to say. But when the world gets heavy and cold, I close my eyes and I'm back on that road. And that old county road where love used to ride, with the hum of the wheels and you by my side. Dust on the dash, dreams in our eyes. We didn't need more than the moon and the sky. Now it's just silence and memories that flow, but my heart's still there on that old county road. It's cracked and faded, forgotten by most, but to me it's a map to what mattered the most. Time moves on, but I never let go of that piece of my soul. On that old county road.
Sheets on the line, dancing in the breeze. Sun on my shoulders, dirt on my knees. A little laugh comes running through the yard, with tangled curls and a paper heart. She holds out daisies, proud and wild. Mama, these are yours, says my child. Laundry and wildflowers, simple and true. Moments I'd miss if I blinked right through. No golden rings or high-rise towers, just clothespins, giggles, and backyard hours. The world may spin a little too fast, but I hold on to the things that last, like laundry and wildflowers. Tiny hands, grass-stained feet, barefoot trails on a gravel street. A basket full of Monday chores, but somehow I don't mind it anymore. 'Cause love hangs quiet on these lines and blooms between the daily grind. Laundry and wildflowers, simple and true. Moments I'd miss if I blinked right through. No golden rings or high-rise towers, just clothespins, giggles, and backyard hours. The world may spin a little too fast, but I hold on to the things that last, like laundry and wildflowers. Someday she'll outgrow dirty knees, trade wild bouquets for bigger dreams, but I'll still see her sunshine bright in every breeze that catches light. Laundry and wildflowers, memories made in sunlit hours that softly fade. No fortune found in marble halls, but joy that grows beside these walls. The world may chase some grander prize, but I've got gold in my little girl's eyes, with laundry and wildflowers.
was a well behind our home where Mama drew the water slow. She'd hum a hymn with every pull and let the morning silence glow. Barefoot in the red clay dirt, I'd watch her lift that heavy pail. Didn't know then what it meant, but her love never failed. Your love is the well that never runs dry, a river of grace that flows through my life. From Mama's voice to the stars above, I learned the sound of steady love. Though time rolls on and seasons fail, I still drink deep. Your love is the well. She'd speak of God with shining eyes, said face the rope, we hold on tight. She drew more than water there, she pulled up peace and morning light. Now when I'm lost or feeling low, I hear her singing soft and clear. That sacred sound from long ago still brings me near. Your love is a well that never runs dry, a river of grace that flows through my life. From Mama's voice to the stars above, I learned the sound of steady love. Though time rolls on and seasons fail, I still drink deep. Your love is the well. Oh, I've wandered far, I've known the drought, but somehow you keep pouring out. In every drop I feel her hand, and yours the same across this land. Your love is the well that never runs dry, a river of truth that fills the sky. Through every storm, through every hell, I still believe your love is the well. Yes, I still drink from the well of love she gave to me, and it sets my spirit free. Sunlight spills across the window pane, roosters crowing on the hill again. Mama's hands are dusted white in that old apron tied up tight. She hums a tune I've known for years, the one she sang to calm my fears. Floor flies and time stands still in that cozy kitchen on the hill. We were baking bread, me and Mama, warm hearts in a world of flour and drama, needing love into every roll, filling more than just our souls. With every rise and every spread, she taught me more than books ever said. Yeah, life was sweet and soft and honest, baking bread with Mama. She'd say patience is the secret part, let it rise just like your heart. Then she'd laugh and wink my way. Oh, I still miss those yesterdays. That old stove knew every tale of childhood dreams and kitchen fails, burnt crust, sticky dough, and joy. with love no time could spoil. We were baking bread, me and Mama, warm hearts in a world of flour and drama, needing love into every roll, filling more than just our souls with every rise and every spread. She taught me more than books ever said. Yeah, life was sweet and soft and honest, baking bread with Mama. Now I've got kids and a kitchen too, and her recipe's still pulling through. Every loaf is like a prayer. She's still with me in the air. I'm still baking bread just like Mama, in a world that spins a little faster, louder. But here inside, the past feels near. In every bite I hold her dear. With every rise and every spread, she lives in every word I've said. Yeah, love still lingers in the promise of baking bread with Mama. Sunlight spills across the tile, and for a moment I see her smile.
There's a squeaky door and a wooden floor, and sawdust floating in the air. A mason jar of rusted nails, and stories carved in every chair. Grandpa's humming soft and low as his hammer taps a steady flow. He says this old bench may not look grand, but it's where you learn to work with hands. In Grandpa's workshop, time stood still, lessons learned with quiet will. Fix a frame and a wheel, shape a heart from wood and steel. He taught me more than books could show, like how to take things nice and slow, to build something strong that always stands with just your soul, your time, your hands. We made birdhouses in the spring and toy trains that used to sing. He'd say broken things aren't meant to go, they just need someone to make them whole. When my world felt torn apart, he handed me some nails and art. Said, son, you don't need fancy plans, just start again with what you've got in hand. In Grandpa's workshop, time stood still, lessons learned with quiet will. Fix a frame and a wheel, shape a heart from wood and steel. He taught me more than books could show, like how to take things nice and slow, to build something strong that always stands with just your soul, your time, your hands. Now the bench is worn, the tools are mine, but I still hear his voice in time. Measure twice and cut with care, leave your name in the work you share. In Grandpa's workshop, I still feel the steady truth, that silent steel. Love in every groove and grain, in every scar a bit of rain. And though he's gone, his wisdom stays in every piece I shape today. Still building life from gentle plans, with just my soul, my time, my hands. Yeah, in Grandpa's workshop I became a boy
with hands and heart and name.
Morning sun paints the meadow wide, golden waves rolling side to side, barefoot running where the wildflowers grow. Every breath feels like coming home. The world may change, but here I stay in the fields that guide my way. In these fields of gold, I lay my heart. Every dream feels close, not far. Winding whispers, soft and slow, telling stories only I could know. Life feels brighter, pure and whole, out here in these fields of gold. Daddy's hands built this land with care. Mama's voice still lingers in the air. Every harvest brings a song to sing. Love is rooted in the soil beneath. The simple life's a precious gift. Every sunset gives me lift. In these fields of gold, I lay my heart. Every dream feels close, not far. Winding whispers, soft and slow, telling stories only I could know. Life feels brighter, pure and whole, out here in these fields of gold. When I wander and lose my way, golden fields call me to stay. Every blade of grass reminds me so. This is the place my spirit knows. In these fields of gold, I lay my heart. Every dream feels close, not far. Winding whispers, soft and slow, telling stories only I could know. Forever young, forever bold, I'll always love these fields of gold. Paint's worn thin on the old wood walls. Echoes linger in those dusty halls. We built our dreams with bales of hay, laughed till the night Morning sun on a gravel road, waves of weed where the cool wind blows. Mrs. Jones brings a pie to share. Smell of kindness fills the air. Every door is open wide. Every smile feels like home inside. Friendly neighbors side by side, through the laughter, through the tide. When the storms come, they stand near. Love and comfort always here. In this small town, hearts are tied with friendly neighbors by my side. Mr. Lee helps to mend the fence. Sunday choir sings innocence. Kids all run through the backyard green, sharing summers like a dream. When the hard days try to stay, hands reach out to light the way. Friendly neighbors side by side, through the laughter, through the tide. When the storms come, they stand near. Love and comfort always here. In this small town, hearts are tied with friendly neighbors by my side. It's not the houses, not the land, it's the people who understand. Every story, every prayer tells me I belong right there. Friendly neighbors side by side, through the years with hearts so wide. No matter where the roads may bend, I'll call this place my home again. In this small town, hearts are tied with friendly neighbors by my side. Mama's hand set the plates just right. Daddy's laughter fills the night. Grandma hums an old sweet tune, while the candles chase away the gloom. Every story, every smile makes this place worth the while. At the family table, love is served. Every heart gets what it deserves. With a prayer and a gentle grace, we find heaven in this place. Through the years, no matter where we roam, the family table feels like home. Kids run around with their little feet, sharing secrets and whispered beats. Uncle Joe tells a joke too long, but we all laugh and sing along. It's not the food, it's not the wine, it's the love we gather every time. At the family table, love is served. Every heart gets what it deserves. With a prayer and a gentle but these memories are made of gold. Every chair holds a piece of soul. Together we are whole. At the family table, love is near. Every voice I still can hear. Through the laughter, through the tears, it's the same for all years. No matter how far we may go, the family table brings us home.